Okay, so we have the question about making handles. This is a wedged mound of clay, and I'm gonna go ahead and start by, the way that I make my handles is I attach them to my mug and then I pull it from the pot. So basically I'm gonna go ahead and start to make this a little bit longer. So I like to start just by patting my hands on there. And I'm mostly pushing in with the heel of my hand. And so that's like the start of my handle, and I'm just gonna have water. I might pull this up here. And I'm gonna make my hand in a size, meaning the opening, and then just pull quickly, okay? So I'm wrapping my hand around it, and I'm not thinking about pressure, I'm just thinking about quick motion, okay? I'm just gonna do it again, quick motion. All right, so all I really need is a short little, I don't know what to call it, just a short little beginner of a handle, starter, blank. A lot of people call them different things. And so I'm not gonna make this really thin and long. I'm just gonna use about this much clay. And I've got a little needle tool here. So I've got this handle, I think to like here would be about right because it's nice and thick. And then next I'm gonna attach it to my pot and pull it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and attach. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is see where I want to attach it. And for me, I always attach close to the rim. If I've got a spot on the top that looks messy, then I will go ahead and choose that side to score because then I don't have to worry about smoothing it. So now I'm gonna I think I'm gonna attach my handle about here. I'm just gonna get that pre-scored because you're gonna see it's gonna be impossible for me to score that later. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of vinegar to both spots. I always like to use vinegar for my attaching. It just works really good. And I'm gonna score some more and see how I've just basically made slip on my pot. So I like to attach my handles a little bit on the stiff side. It's not super flexible, but it's also not bone dry. All right, now I've got those attachments. This is that little piece of clay that I made just a moment ago. And I'm first gonna just take and tap down on these edges, make it kind of domed, and you'll see why in a second. And I'm not tapping in, I'm pulling it down, so I'm tapping down. Okay, so now I've got a nice domed edge there, and you're gonna see why in a second. And I'm gonna get this out of the way so you can see just fine. So I went ahead and scored the top. All right, so now I'm going to support the inside and take my clay and I'm gonna sort of rock it on there and pushing in. I'm not grabbing it from the sides because it'll get too narrow. It's always top and bottom. And I'm pressing in, and then now I'm gonna